Welcome to YouTube, and if you've not been here before, welcome to my YouTube channel. Trying to release videos every Monday night. Currently got this Mustang on the go, doing quite a bit on this, and I've got a few videos up and coming for it, including stripes. We've got a rear view camera to install. We're going to change these wheels, which brings me on to the video of the day, which is how to check your tyres if you've got a slow puncture with this little tyre tool here, which is actually 4 tools in one. Tyre valve tool, they call it. A few bucks. I'll leave a link below where you can buy one, but I've had one of these in my toolbox for 20 odd years and use it quite often. Not too often, but if you've got a slow puncture, this little bit of the end here is the one you would use to kind of tighten the valve and see if that gets rid of your slow puncture. So let me just show you an actual wheel. Okay, if you're constantly putting air back into your tyre and you've got a slow puncture coming from somewhere, you'd probably do well to check the valve, as well, of course, as checking around the tyre in case there's any obvious nails or screws in it. This is the other obvious place you can check for a puncture. So with this little tool here, you see this notched end here. If you place it into the valve, and you'll feel it kind of locking. You have to turn it a little bit. See that? Just kind of locks in place. And lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. If you've got a tyre on full pressure, don't go loosening it all the way because it could shoot out. What you want to do is just give it a wee turn to the right, see if there's any pressure, and don't force it. If there is a bit of pressure, that's where you stop. You don't want to over tighten these because they'll end up leaking the wrong way. But if you've got a little bit of movement in there and you turn it to the right, even an 1/8 of a turn, that could be enough to tighten it and stop a slow puncture. So that's predominantly what I've used this for over the past 20 years, checking that. And I'll just show you what the rest of these little bits and pieces do. So this part here is a thread cleaning tool for the outer part of the valve. So you just thread this on and spin it on and get right down at the bottom and clean the valve. And what you normally do is remove this inner valve completely by lefty-loosey and loosen it all the way up, and it'll just pull out, and you can clean the outside of the thread here just to get anything off it, which, to be honest, I've never had a leak where cleaning that thread has solved it, so it's never really been an issue for me, but who knows. This part here is for cleaning the inside of the thread. So once you've taken the valve stem out completely, using this little notch tool, you could put this in like a tap and die thing and just spin that around, and it will go inside the valve and it will clean out any threads or any gunk that's in there. And then the last bit, sometimes you buy them, they're covered with a little rubber tip. There's a little spiky point, again, that goes inside the valve, right to the point where the valve gets to the bottom, and you would spin that inside very slowly, very carefully, and spin it back out, pull it out, and it would remove any debris or gunk that was perhaps clogging the valve up inside it. To be honest, those three, I've hardly ever used them. It's always this one that I've kind of went for when I've checking for a puncture. And it can happen when you get new tyres as well. Sometimes the valves aren't quite tight when they're fitted, and sometimes when they come back to you, you'll maybe have a wee slow puncture, and this little bad boy here will solve the problemo. So I've always got a couple of these lying around just in case. Got one in the car just in case we go out and that is a problem. So there we have it, and you might have noticed I do have a new set of alloy wheels. Well, new to me. But these are my favourite Mustang wheels. They're the 18-inch kind of bullet style ones from the 07, 08 Mustang years. I'm going to spray paint these though because they are pretty banged up. There's quite a bit of damage on this one carbon wise, and the lip itself isn't in the best shape. You can see that here. And what I'm going to do is spray the spokes. It's a GO5 alloy colour, kind of a dark grey anthracite metallic. And spray the whole interior the same colour as well, and leave the rim shiny and chrome, so I'll have to sand it all back. But I regretted selling my last wheels on the car because they were these in this colour that I wanted, and I'll show you. So there's the old car. It's a photograph here on the wall, it's tough to see, but that's the wheels that I had. Same as the ones there, they were just coloured that dark anthracite colour in the centre, so I want to go back to I want to get them back to that colour. I've also got some wheel spacers at the back of these. I've got 4 wheel spacers for these that will just push the back wheels out far enough to be in line with the bodywork there. But yeah, I'll probably be selling these wheels. I'm going to swap these tyres over because these are better tyres than what's on it, but never really been overly keen on these wheels. A lot of people like them, but I just prefer the bullet style ones. So that'll be in a future video, not too far in the future. But yeah, if you've got a few bucks, go down to your local parts store, buy one of these, stick it in your toolbox, get another one, stick it in your glove box, and if you've got a slow puncture, give that a try first. Might save you a few pennies. Alright, quick video today, and we'll catch you in the next one on next Monday. Thank you. Please like and subscribe. Have a good day. Bye-bye.